Okay, so this chapter of Fairy Tale left a pretty big hint at the end of the chapter, and that is that Mavis might be LaCrede's mom. How? How? Like seriously, I've been trying to rack my brain around this all day. Like, unless there was some period in time where Mavis and Zareth met up again that we didn't get to see in a flashback, I'm not understanding how, because this, from what I understand, based on Fairy Tale Zero and what we saw as the flashbacks in the main Fairy Tale title between Mavis and Zareth, they met up when he taught her magic. Then they met up again a few years later after the war ended and he told her about the curse. And then they met up again right before she died when they kissed. So, what happened? Like, how? Maybe, like, somewhere between him carrying her lifeless body back to the guild and then dropping her onto the ground. But no, actually, no, she was already dead at that point, so she couldn't have gotten pregnant. How? The only thing I could possibly think of is that basically LaCree was probably a test tube baby. That's the only thing I can think of. Like, basically how he brought Natsu back to life, had him back in that test tube, and used that to bring Natsu back to life. Maybe he took Mavis's DNA, combined it with his own, and created LaCree. That's literally the only thing I can think of. Because there's no period in time where Mavis and Zareth could have, did the dirty. Like, how the fuck are they There's no possible way. And it's not like if Hero wants to retcon it and say that, yeah, at some point Mavis and Zareth did get together and she had a kid with him, like, I don't know, say that she forgot about it, like the trauma of dying erased that part of her memory away. If you want to say that, fine, sure, but right now in the history that we have from Hero himself, showing all the interactions between Mavis and Zareth, there's no way, there's no possible time period where they could have done it, where she could have got pregnant, or she could have had this kid. But yeah, a little rant over. All right, so the rest of the chapter was pretty much just Kaguya versus LACRADE. It starts off with August versus August talking to Joel, and he's like, I can't believe you just beat us. You beat all of us by yourself. What the fuck? Then they go into this whole philosophical debate about how Joel and Crime Sorcerer are basically like, all right, we fight the darkness, we fight our sins, and we find the light. And August is like, oh, you fucking kids, you fucking poor kids. You don't understand. There is no evil and good in light and dark. The closest thing you'll find is evil and good in love. And that's when he goes on this whole speech about how, like, LACRADE is their son, and how Zareth never loved LACRADE as much as he loved his mom or his younger brother. And because of that, LACRADE has basically been jealous his entire life and has basically grown to hate everything just because he never got his dad's love. So yeah, LACRADE has fucking daddy issues. And then it goes on to LACRADE versus Kaguya, and Kaguya's holding her own at first. It seems like she is anyway. And then LACRADE tries to use his powers on her. She literally bites her tongue in order to stop herself from feeling the pleasure from his power, and continues to fight him. And then he's like, alright, time to stop holding back, time to stop playing around. He blocks her fucking strongest attack. Well, not strongest attack, but he blocks her sword swing with just 2 fingers. Just like fucking Goku did against Trunks. He does that. And then he just fucking slashes her side with his bare hand. And she just falls to the ground. Then he starts attacking Yukino. So she's out too. And then we go back to August, and he's like, oh yeah, the only person I could possibly see beating LACRADE is his mom. And then it cuts to Mavis, and that's when we get the revelation that Mavis might be LACRADE's mom. Which again, I'm calling bullshit on. But yeah, it's pretty much all that happened in the chapter. It was a quick fight. It was a quick read, basically. I got through it in about like 5 minutes. Had to reread it just in case I missed anything. I didn't. I saw everything. The only thing that I could possibly also mention is the fact that LACRADE has a seething hatred towards Natsu, and says that he wants to kill Natsu himself. He doesn't come out and say that, at least not my translation. But he basically said that when he was talking to Kaguya and Yukino about the fact that he's Natsu's nephew. But yeah, that's pretty much all that happens in the chapter. I'm still trying to wrap my brain around the whole Mavis is LACRADE's mom thing. I'm just, like I said, the only thing I can think of is if he was a test tube baby, or if Hero like retcons in at some point that the two of them actually did get together and have a kid, and then maybe she just doesn't remember that. I don't know, but yeah, that's it for the chapter review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, drop me a like. Subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Comment down below what you thought of the issue. let me know what your theories are behind this whole LACRADE is Mavis' son thing. Like I said, I can only think of those two possibilities. So let me know what you thought of in your own mind when you read it. But yeah, that's it for the review. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.